I got nothing.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Welcome to the 21st Century Suffragettes cast. We are not going back.
We're not going back. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the Suffragettes and Suffragettes. I'm Diane Russell, and we have Spike R sitting in with us today. We
Hello.
love you, Spike. Benny might join us. She's still at the store. And Wizzy Buff might join us too. So we'll see. She's out running errands too. They're on the West Coast. So it's the middle of the day for them. Over here on the East Coast, we're like, it's 5 o'clock. We're done. Sun's already going down. It's getting dark already.
Yes, exactly. And I've set up for that occasion. I've got a light over here, so when the sun goes down, you can still see me.
There you go. Tony, why are you messing with my camera? I don't know. Anyway, so everybody over there on Twitch, thank you. Moms Russo, how you doing, babe? Leon, hope you guys had a great holiday. We didn't do much. We didn't put up a tree. We didn't do anything.
That's the way I normally approach Christmas, but with the little one, there's my tree back there.
I see it.
Yeah. Yeah. But we got to spend yesterday at home, which was great. But out and about today, out and about tomorrow with the kids out of school. Everybody's doing little Christmas gatherings for everybody to go to. So yeah. She's pumped full of sugar and got a bunch of junk China toys to play with. So
oh God, that's great. They'll all be broken by tomorrow. They'll all be broken by tomorrow, right?
Yeah, hopefully, because then they won't make noise anymore.
Yeah, that'd be great. Super great. No more noise. So, yeah, it's been kind of hell on all of our friends and all of our family. My mom fell and broke her hip. That's been the news of the day. It's been a fucking nightmare. I don't mean to laugh about it, but it's like if I don't laugh, I'm going to cry. You know, our friend Moms has been in the hospital. Benny's husband's been in the hospital. It's been it just like seems like on a daily. So I just want to send healing vibes out to all our friends and our loved ones out there, and I hope you guys are doing well. And it's been a rough one. I mean, not only politically, but just personally, you know?
Yeah.
And I just want to send out a lot of healing vibes to all our friends because I think we need it. All of us do.
Send us all those good vibes that you can. Yeah. Yeah, I was actually sick over the weekend and the first part of the week and was just hoping to be back on my feet by Christmas. So, yeah.
Right.
But everybody else, their struggle's a bit harder than me being laid up in bed. You know, I had it pretty easy. You're dealing with your mom. Mom's dealing with her health issues. Benny with hers. Mark and Wizzy obviously are shining light of hope now.
Yes, they're on cloud 9. And we love it. Yeah, so I'm just happy that they're, you know, there is love in the air.
Yeah. We'll just live vicariously through them with their joy and happiness right now to get us through the bad times.
Yep. So as far as politics goes, I'll tell you, I've been like, well, because of my mom and whatever, I've been kind of fully unplugged of all of it. And I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying
Me too.
the solace of not giving a shit anymore.
Right. So I unplugged because one, I wasn't feeling well, but two, I knew I would have to deal with a lot of MAGA over the Christmas holiday with all the various gatherings that we're set to go to.
Right.
And I just, I didn't want to deal with that at home. So I got to deal with it out there in the real world. And I'm glad I did because, today was it just reminds me of how ridiculously stupid most of them are.
Yeah. I saw something today on Blue Sky. What was it? Let me see if I can find it real quick. But it's just here it. Well, yeah. Elon Musk tells an already quasi-illiterate group of people that they don't need school. This man is a disaster because he said if you need a school, you've lost already.
How does that?
Hey, Elon, go
doesn't
back
even
to
make
fucking
sense.
South Africa, bitch. Like, we don't need you
Doesn't
here.
even make sense. It makes my brain hurt. Honestly, that just makes my brain hurt because school is what gives you a chance to achieve something in your life. That your education is a foundation for making a better life for yourself.
I was not the best student, but somebody told me a piece of advice when I got into college, and they said the only thing that they, meaning anybody in the world, can't take away from you is your education.
Exactly.
And so I just felt like a sponge after that. I'm like, I want to learn everything.
Yep.
And
that's what I tell my daughter, that no matter what anybody tries to take from you, one thing they cannot take is your education and your intellect.
Yeah.
And you have to strive for it. Even in our country, you have to strive for it if you want it. It has to be a priority.
Yeah, so this is what I saw earlier. A narcissist doesn't want to discuss their actions. They want to provoke your reaction so they can use your reactions as a distraction from their actions.
Mm-hmm.
And I go, oh my God. It explains my sister, my whole life. You know what I mean? Like, it was always, oh, I'm not doing anything wrong. She's doing something wrong. Donald Trump does the same thing. I'm not doing anything. There's a witch hunting. All this fucking bullshit. No. He's the criminal.
Yep. And again, 30 million Americans fell for his distraction and his lies.
Yeah, and 90 million didn't vote.
Yeah.
Or we don't know where their ballots went.
Right. They still might be in the woods somewhere.
Yeah, this meme, I like this meme. It says, for the record, I don't blindly hate Trump. My hatred is very well informed.
Very well informed. Because I've despised that man since I was a child.
Yeah.
Has nothing to do with him getting into politics and everything to do with his character. The person he is. The person I saw him as.
Yeah.
And sadly, it's only gotten worse.
Yeah, they use our reactions as a tool against us. Yeah, because we're outraged. This guy's a rapist. He's a fucking 4-time fucking convicted felon. And you're going to tell me you voted for him? You got to be the dumbest motherfucker on the planet if you voted for this piece of shit.
Well, and now they're using the fact that ABC decided to settle as to say that means that he's not a rapist. It just that doesn't assuage him of his guilt in that civil case or any of the comments he has made. I don't even know why they settled, because they could have won it.
He's such a lowlife piece of trash. It's like you take every worst thing about every fucking worst human being on the fucking planet and you put it all into one dude and then you vote him in for fucking president when you knew he was a douche before this, 4 years of him being a douche, and now you want more douchiness.
They followed the distraction, believed the lies, and couldn't see the truth of the situation, which is the saddest
Russian
part.
Propaganda and Fox News and all these people, they're all owned by goddamn Vladimir Putin. I'm sorry, they're all owned by Russia. There's so much Russian money in the goddamn Republican Party. They might as well call it the Russian Party. The grand old party of Putin. Fuck these guys. They don't give two shits about democracy.
And again, it's so ingrained in their party now that they literally will choose Putin over any Democrat or independent or probably Republican. If it's not Dinky, then they don't want him.
Yeah, when you've got, Hillary Clinton going, oh, he's a Russian puppet, but her emails.
Right.
You've got, what's that dude's name? Rand Paul. Not Rand Paul. What was that fucking loser's name that was like Speaker of the House for 5 seconds in the beginning of Trump, and he quit, and he and I forget all these people's names. They were all like, oh yeah, they're all, Trump is paid by Putin. We all know it. They knew it in 2015, 2016. And they did not a fucking thing about it. This is all on you, Russian Republicans. This is on you, mainstream media. Don't you dare blame a Democrat. Don't you dare blame Joe Biden. Don't you dare blame Kamala Harris. Next time I hear somebody going, oh, the Democratic Party failed. No, fuck you. You're fighting against a Russian PSYOP campaign from Vladimir fucking Putin.
Mm-hmm.
And he owns all these motherfuckers. How many of those fucking senators went to goddamn Russia on 4th of July?
Right.
I mean,
let's not forget that.
It's ridiculous. Yeah, Paul Ryan, thank you. Yeah, these fucking assholes. I'm so sick and tired of their gaslighting, their projection, their propaganda. Oh, that's the other thing. If anybody using the word disinformation or misinformation or using them both at the same time, disinformation and misinformation, one word will fix that, and that's propaganda.
Right.
Because that's what this all is. Haitians eating dogs and cats, that's fucking propaganda. And what does Vladimir Putin do? He sticks his dirty little finger in there and he twists it around and he goes, yeah, I want you to make this the big thing all over the fucking internet, and let's dupe the American people again. It's insane how people have actually fallen for this shit.
It really is. And what makes it so much worse is that they truly believe that their information is correct. They will double down on it, and no matter what you show them, to tell them no, that's not accurate. No matter what information you provide them, they'll still stick to a proven falsehood. And I think that's what irritates me the most, because as the human species, we have to accept when we are incorrect in order to progress. And if we don't, we'll get stagnant.
That's how you learn, right? That's how you
exactly.
learn. Oh, you can't make a fire without, a hole in the roof of your teepee. Otherwise, everybody's going to suffocate. So,
right.
Yeah, that's why there was a hole in the top of the fucking teepee. I mean, like, geniuses.
But they're stuck. They're stuck, and they refuse to accept any information that doesn't come directly from him or Elon or Putin.
Just before Stephanie Miller went on break, I heard she was telling a story about how a young kid got COVID now recently, and he injected fucking Clorox into his veins and he died. There you go.
I mean, again, I have to wonder if it seems to me on an evolutionary standard that we're splitting into two separate species of Homo sapien in a sense. You know, we got the smart ones that are progressing, and the dumb ones that are going to hopefully die out because of Darwin, because of the Darwin Awards they receive.
It's so in the capitulation.
Mm-hmm.
The capitulation. Again, use that word for Democrats who capitulate to this bullshit, because I'm sorry. It's fucking disgusting when I see the Joe and Mika thing, the ABC thing, all these softball interviews for Donald Trump, and then they lay it on Kamala and on Biden. It's ridiculous.
Right. The double standard.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, the double standard. I don't know why it is that we are held to a higher standard than Republicans, but we are. As anyone on the left, whether you're left, you're liberal, you're progressive, whatever label you may call yourself, you're held to a higher standard. Yeah. And I don't.
As a Republican, and maybe that's why you can be the bottom of the goddamn barrel and never you get a fucking pass for being a rapist and all this shit.
Maybe that's why they're stuck in that with that party, because they know it's the only way that they're ever going to get ahead, because they can't meet the bare minimum standard. You know what I mean? Again, let's look at what is the Republican Party. It's a party full of mediocre men who have power and money.
Mediocre and white men.
Power and money. Yeah. Power and money to get what they want, because they can't achieve it any other way.
Yeah.
And that's where majority of their fears stem from as well.
Yeah.
You know?
Because they know a black lady could take their place in 2 seconds, because she's got the qualifications, she's got the education, the background, the experience, the know-how, the fucking... Yeah.
Well, and let's acknowledge the fact that as sad as it is to admit, let's at least acknowledge the fact that if you are a person of color in our country and you have actually achieved something, it means that you have worked 10 times harder for it.
Fuck yeah.
Which means you are better prepared, you are more accomplished. Yeah. And again, that's why I say that maybe that's why they're stuck there, because that they know that if they tried in any capacity to meet the standard that's placed on the people of color in our country, they'd never meet it. They'd never meet it.
And I would say women in general too.
Yeah.
Along with people of color and any minority
and women
that there is. If you're not white, male, cisgender, you don't get a fucking leg up.
Yeah.
You just don't.
And that's ultimately what it comes down to. They want to keep it the good old boys club, because that makes them feel stronger and smarter.
Yeah, I saw that Tim Farrell, Finland introduced fact checking and misinformation, disinformation identifying into the school curriculum. Our education shortfalls help elect Trump. Republicans know it, so they won't fix it. Yeah, they want to fucking break the education in this country. They want to privatize it, just like prisons. They want to privatize our schools just like prisons.
Because it's more profit in their in their pocket. And again, you know, every I could actually say every Republican I've encountered over the past 2 weeks, they really believe that billionaires are going to give them more money. That billionaires are going to make their life easier. That billionaires care about them. and what happens to them and their families. They really believe that Elon Musk is that much of a philanthropist that he's going to help them out. And I'm baffled. I'm baffled by that aspect of their gullibility, because I'm sorry, but a billionaire is not going to help anybody but himself.
Oh my God.
That's it. They're not going to improve America.
It's the hyper, the hyper, I don't know what you call it, but, idolization of people who are rich.
Yeah.
You have it all day on all these reality TV shows, the housewives and all this fucking bullshit. They're walking around in $5,000 dresses on a Tuesday.
Yeah. Right.
With full hair and full makeup. I mean, it's just, and because they're on a TV show and now they're famous. And so now you idolize them, and the Kardashians and the fucking.
Yeah. Money buys you celebrity. Money buys you celebrity in our country. And it's a shame.
Kardashians had a sex tape, and that's how she fucking became famous. And that's a spinoff. It's insane. They realized that the O.J. Simpson trials made more money for the networks because it was hyper sensationalism. It was the movie network in full display.
Right. When that was one of the reasons, one of the times that they discovered eyeballs on TV sets makes us money. So now that's what and again, this is why I won't be watching the inauguration. I haven't watched a single thing that has shown Dinky, whether it's a picture or him speaking. I breeze right past it. I don't care. I haven't watched anything that highly publicizes, what's going on in the Republican Party or any of that crap. I won't watch the inauguration. I'm not going to be watching any State of the Union addresses. I am not giving my eyeballs, therefore my dollars, to perpetuating this disgrace on our country.
If 70% of us did that and stopped watching him and giving him our fucking eyeballs, then they would stop covering him.
Yeah.
Because nobody wants to see it anymore. Nobody's interested in his bullshit.
They know that the outrage brings views, and the more outraged you are, the more likely you're going to continue to watch, and they're going to make more money. And so again, that's a big part of why I've checked out. I'm keeping track of some things like what's going on globally, but as far as it comes to, him being president-elect and what, whatever his party's trying to do and Project 2025, they want my outrage. And my outrage, is valid, but it doesn't help fix the problem. If anything, it contributes to the problem. You want to deport
all these people on day one, all the threats of deporting people? It's going to cost you billions and billions of dollars.
Yeah.
And guess what? You're going to fuck yourself in the economy.
Yeah.
And guess what? The stock market is going to fail. And then guess what? All you the people who voted for you are going to hate you in the first day of your presidency. So maybe not do that. I mean, I hope that people can be around him and talk to him like he's 5 and everybody's going to hate you. If you steal all their lunch money, they're going to hate you.
Right. Well, and again, that's why I say at this point, my personal outrage doesn't matter. But the people who voted for him and the people who voted for Republicans in general, their outrage will matter. And that's one thing I am watching is their outrage. I've been keeping up with some of the FAFO stuff going on.
Find out. Oh, too bad you voted for this motherfucker. Now you're gonna have to fuck around and find out if he's gonna pull all this shit off that he says he's gonna fucking pull off. You're damn right. Now
Let's
you know
understand-
why we were so pissed off and why we don't like him.
And let's understand one key factor to this whole mass deportation plan. One aspect of this mass deportation plan is that you have to find all these people. But how are you going to find these people? Does that mean you're going to walk around asking everyone to present papers? Or is it going to be a papers, please situation? Because that's actually against the Fourth Amendment. So are we going to violate the Constitution in order to perpetuate a mass deportation that's going to then cause Americans to go hungry, first and foremost?
If he gets sworn in, they're going to violate the 14th Amendment.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
So what the fuck does the Constitution? The Constitution isn't worth the fucking paper it's printed on. Written on, whatever, printed, doesn't fucking matter.
Well, and he's already made that clear that
He wipes his
wants
ass
to get
with
rid of
that
it.
fucking thing. He doesn't care.
But that's what I'm getting at, is that people within his party do. People within his party do care about the Constitution, because let's be clear. The Fourth Amendment is your protection against unlawful search and seizure. Okay? So if they get rid, or the Fourth Amendment, yeah. If they get rid of the Fourth Amendment, not only can you do papers, please, but now you can go into any person's home at any point for any reason. Your home is no longer private to you at that point, because literally your neighbor can call, give them a false tip, and they can show up at your door and knock it the fuck down. That's what that would lead to. And there's enough people, I think, and I hope, honestly, it's a hope, that there's enough people in the Republican Party who are opposed to that, who will be outraged enough to stand in the way. And that's really what's going to curb anything from this point forward. It will not matter how outraged we get personally, or our party gets. What will matter is how outraged his party gets, and his constituents, and the people who voted for the Republicans in the House and the Senate. Because again, you get rid of the Fourth Amendment, and anybody from the government,
fucking whatevs. Yeah, if you can get rid of one, you can just trash the whole fucking thing. Heathen says, don't forget the tariffs. Yeah, we didn't even talk about the goddamn tariffs yet. We can't even get there before we get to more awful shit.
Right.
His cabinet picks are a fucking hot mess. I don't know how any of them can get in. And this whole Elon Musk thing, dude, like, whoa, bro, are you guys like banging each other? No, I'm serious. Like, I don't care. I don't care if you're gay. You can be gay. Like, I don't care. But, like, just be honest.
Well, I think what it boils down to is he needs Elon's money, and he's trying to figure out a way to take it from him.
And Elon needs his power.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because everything's transactional with Dinky. Let's not forget that. Everything is transactional.
Totally.
So,
Dinky
the only
needs
reason
Elon's money, and Elon needs Dinky's power.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. It's a relationship of convenience, and as long as they're both getting what they need from it, it will continue. But again, I think that's part of the reason the whole President Elon and VP Dinky hit so close to home for Dinky, because he started to realize that Elon was getting too much power and that money wasn't worth it.
Yeah.
So hopefully that will continue.
The other day when Trump was on stage, I actually want to get this laugh, because it's the first time I've ever heard Trump laugh.
Oh,
is when he
that's
was
the
like,
one thing I've seen.
He said he can't be president because he wasn't born here.
When it's such an insecure laugh, it's such a, you can tell he's trying to get that into the heads of his supporters.
Yeah. Hey, Benny.
Just as a stopgap.
Yeah. By the way, a little breaking news. Moms is in the truck on the way home from the hospital.
Yes.
Woo!
Yes.
Did they sort her oxygen out? They give her capability to fucking breathe or what?
I don't know the details on it. She just said, I'm on the truck and I'm in the truck and I'm on my way home. That's all I know.
Welcome home, moms.
Yeah. So,
Hey, everybody.
Yeah,
Happy,
Betty.
Hey, Benny.
Happy late after the day that was yesterday. Good to see y'all.
Yeah.
How are you fine ladies doing?
Well, we've been just, kind of hanging in there like everybody else. And
I'm really excited because I converted a Trumper at the store today.
Is that why you jumped in? Now you're in a good mood. Your migraine's gone and...
I spit out some of the poison and now my migraine's gone. And I converted a Trumper. And I did it with the list of children. Now, yes. I encourage everybody to pass out that list because it is very impactful. Because in spite of who they voted for, they still love their children.
Yeah. I actually showed it to a Republican. She is not a Trumper, though. She's an anti-Trumper. But I showed it to her, and her first response was, the only reason to pay out that much money is to hide a pretty big fucking secret.
Yep.
That's right.
There you go.
Staple those lips shut like a goddamn shrunken head is what they did.
I'll be there in a minute.
Just made it for you.
So I'm
100%.
quite happy with myself right now. I have to admit.
Good. I'm so happy for you, Benny.
And I'm proud of you, Benny, because that's a hard accomplishment to make.
Dude, all it takes is talking to people. I've been trying to preach that for like the last fucking year. You can't just not talk to people.
Kelly Anderson said, list of children, what's that? So, Benny, do you have a copy of it close?
I don't have it on me. It's in the car. As a matter of fact, that was the last one I had left out of a print of 100. So I've been passing them out, stapling them up, taping them everywhere. And it's made headway, let's just say, because who doesn't love their kids?
I think I found
That's a common ground we have with these people is the children.
Kelly Anderson, this is in... There it is. There it is. Kelly Anderson, this is in the... Here's the list of 7 children. Michael Parker, 10 years old, oral rape at Mar-a-Lago, Palm Beach, Florida, 1992. Trump paid his parents a $3 million settlement. Michael Parker, that's 10 years old. First. Second, Kelly Feller, 12 years old, $1 million settlement paid in 1989. Allegations of forced intercourse, which I would call rape, at Trump Tower, New York City. Charles Bacon, 11 years old, $3 million allegations of oral and anal intercourse in 1994, Trump Tower, New York City. Rebecca Conway, 13 years old, claimed intercourse and oral sex, Trump Vineyard Estates, Charlottesville, Virginia, 2012, $5 million settlement. Maria Oliveira, 12 years old, her family was paid a $16 million to settle allegations of forcible intercourse occurring at Mar-a-Lago, Palm Beach, Florida, 1993. And Kevin Knoll, 11 years old, anal rape, Trump Tower, New York City, New York, 1998. Settlement details are unknown. That's 3 boys.
So it's not just
girls.
Little girls, ladies and gentlemen.
Nope.
It's little boys he violates as well. And I'm sure he hasn't changed up on any of his practices. I'm sure he's still doing everything on that list. to our children that they profess to love so much. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Again,
And his
it's
followers just
disgusting.
gave him the ability to get away with it.
You don't pay that kind of money unless you're guilty. 100%, Petrazi. You know, I mean, this was in the Epstein files.
Yep.
You know, so nobody, and by the way, when the Epstein files came out, he faked his assassination attempt.
Yep.
Look over here. This is really important. Don't look over there. It's an old magician's trick. It's called misdirection. It's worked splendidly for, 1,000 years of magicians.
Because otherwise, the Epstein tapes and everything that was in that filing would have been picked over for a week. It would have been, because I forget when he did that fucking rally. I think it was in July. You know what I mean? It was kind of nice out, and it's like, people aren't paying attention to news like they are in the winter when there's nothing to do, and we're all cooped up in our houses over here.
Mm-hmm.
So
now, we had all that time in lockdown where people could have actually investigated any of this information, but they chose not to.
Yeah.
They
I
chose
think
to
there was
sit
a
in their
lot of
puddle of
investigating
denial.
going on, Benny. We just didn't know about it behind the scenes. And guess what? We're not investigative journalists. And now you have
No, we're not. But listen,
internet
I
snoops.
knew what a piece of fucking garbage he was.
Oh, yeah.
My whole life.
Sure.
So it really bent my mind. It almost fucking broke me. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. So
yeah.
Yay, America.
Ha, you all are California dykes. Sorry, babe, I'm in Michigan.
Yeah, East Coast, married.
Tell my poor worn out
man.
vagina that gave birth to 4 children naturally without any drugs that I'm a dyke.
K5WEOKRJ, whatever your fake name is.
Yeah.
Can
Can't even
you
have a real name.
make him
Doesn't have
disappear?
it. Doesn't survive anywhere but the internet.
Yeah.
You fucking idiots. By the way, here I'm married. She's married to a man. We're all married to men. You
Look,
dumb
my husband-
Being a hairy man with
motherfucker.
a lovely broad beard.
You dumb motherfucker. All of us are married to men. How good do you feel now? Oh, are you as big as this little
Yours.
tiny? You feel as big
No.
as this little mushroom right here? I bet you do. I bet you
Happy very
do.
late, mister.
You dinky little man. Don't bother coming back in our fucking chat because we don't tolerate this fucking horseshit.
Or you
cunt.
could come back and be nice and feed our algorithm because we really need all the help we can get.
I could give to. I don't
But
want
only
their
if you be
algorithm.
nice.
I don't want their algorithm. I don't want maggots in here. I could
Well,
give
ladies,
you
ladies,
shit.
We have to start informing them somewhere. And I've been doing that for
I don't care.
years now.
Benny,
Out on the street.
you can't argue
and I've
with
been
them.
doing it on YouTube and I'll continue to.
Well, ladies, we all have to understand that comment for what it was. It was his small, sad little self trying to feel bigger than he is.
Oh, yeah.
Skimmy-rinky dinky dink, skimmy-rinky doo.
Violated!
Baby
Yes.
dick energy.
It's okay. It's okay if you have a little member. You just didn't know how to use it. It's not the size of the ship, boys. It's the motion of the ocean. Just in case you didn't know, you little dick boys, now you do.
Oh, they're
You see,
such
you're just doing it
incels.
wrong. That's why you can't please a
No,
woman.
they come out, they call us a bunch of lesbians, and they don't know jack motherfucking shit.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, a bunch of California lesbians. Blah.
Well, and let's also not forget that typically a homophobic attack is because they're scared of who they actually are,
That's
which is in the
right.
closet hiding from themselves.
That's true. That's so true.
All their insecurities just bubble right up to the surface as soon as they open their mouth.
Oh my God, it's
Show
so
to
funny.
everybody.
Like, when I'm like troll, I'll see a troll on Stephanie Miller's chat or whatever, like a couple weeks ago, because I like stopped going on the chat because I'm like, ugh, it's so boring. Like, I can't even take it. And so anyway, I would like say something back first thing. They'd be like, "You're just a dumb cunt, and you're just a stupid bitch, and blah 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 blah, and all this shit." And I'm like, wow. All I said is that Donald Trump lost the 2020 election, and you come back with dumb cunt, whatever, fucking insults like motherfucker.
Yeah.
All I said was something super benign and fucking true. And like, you're like, they lose their goddamn minds. But they've already
get
lost their fucking minds. That's the problem.
They get all emotional.
Well, listen, they swear that Donald Trump won the 2020 election. So if that's the case, he's not eligible to be a president again.
Yeah.
Just saying.
True.
That's just the rules. And we play by the rules. Not Donnie doesn't, but we do. And that's the rules. If that motherfucker won in 2020,
Yeah,
which
I
he
thought
didn't.
Donnie was
but if he
president
did,
the whole
then
time.
he can't run again.
And
That's
Joe
the fuck,
Biden
dude.
that was really somebody else, but it was Joe
Yeah.
Biden in a mask.
Yeah.
And it was really Obama wearing Joe Biden's face running the country. But Donald Trump is really in charge.
The fucking cartwheels and pretzels these people do to suck
Exactly.
that little dinky.
Exactly. I mean, how delusional do you have to be to come up with some of this bullshit?
It's super
It's so delusional.
delusional.
They live in television world where nothing is real.
So fucking delusional and gullible.
Shit!
We can make it up as we go along. It's a reality show.
Thank you, sir.
Come on, guys.
Yeah. Well, they're gonna fuck around and they're gonna find out how bad it's really gonna be. It's funny.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
I had to tell a Trumper just recently that he voted for a rapist. And when that fucker fucks him up the ass and sideways, I'm not gonna be here to give a shit.
You should put a copy of that list in the Discord so that everybody who's in the Discord can get a copy of it and run copies of it off like Benny Loco did. I have one taped to my windshield.
I will do that after the show, Benny. I will put it in Discord for everybody after the show.
Thank you, Spike. And because the educating people sometimes isn't easy, sometimes isn't fun, but it's always rewarding. It feels good when you make somebody a little smarter than they were when they woke up.
Yeah.
It really does. You made an improvement to humanity.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have a question. When you block somebody like that, can they still hear us yelling at them?
Yes.
Okay,
of course.
good.
Yeah, they can.
If they didn't leave, of course, that is.
Yeah, they probably
Of course
probably
they're gonna
left.
leave 'cause they're too
If
much
they're
of-
not,
Pussy ass bitch not to leave.
The
Fucking
truth
probably
is like their
ran away.
kryptonite. Their
They
truth
ran
is
away,
their
I'm sure.
kryptonite.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
It is
Okay,
so
I
a
see.
fucking
I
call.
see that we need some thumbs up. I'm just gonna say, I got here, and as soon as I turned my phone on and I opened up the stream to see everybody in chat, I was like, "Cool, we got like 45 people in here." And then I looked at the thumbs up, and I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
Please make
And
sure
share
to
it.
like,
Oh,
share,
please remember to hit the
subscribe,
thumbs
and
up.
thank you.
Yeah. Do like, share, subscribe, do all that stuff for us, you guys. I mean, it's not like we're trying to get to 1 million. We're just trying to get to 700 subscribers. It's not that much to ask for. Stop it.
You foolish, stupid man.
People have started their show after ours, and they're already at 100,000.
That is one lovely spliffy right there. I can't even smoke the whole thing.
Oh my God, I can't even do the oneies of the new weed that Tony got me. It's insane.
Oh,
That's why I don't have anything out here right now, because it's going to make me cough the whole time, and I'll just be on mute.
Well, I don't mind coughing. You know the old adage.
The more you cough, the better you get off.
That's right. Keep on coughing, baby.
Yeah, we squash trolls around here pretty quickly. I don't care. I don't want to hear.
Well,
and
I
you
mean,
know
and
what? The thing is too is that women get the vile shit.
Exactly, and that's exactly what they led with, that particular troll. It's one thing if somebody comes in the chat and they're respectful, they're inquisitive, they want information, or they're willing to listen. But when you just come out and you spew vile bullshit,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
go all over the chat. Get the fuck out of here.
You're gonna say it like Boston Brian. Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here. You mensch.
We do not need that contribution, just like we don't need the contributions we put in our toilets.
That's right.
Flush it away.
We put them in the toilet.
Just ridiculous. And they're like, "Oh, you guys, you have Trump derangement syndrome." No, buddy. You got the Trump. You got the TDS. You got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a an accusation. That's definitely a confession. They can't even deal with their own psychosis, so they accuse somebody else of having that same psychosis.
Like, actually, no, I don't like that Donald Trump, that dinky fucking politicizes everything, including COVID, which killed 1.5 million people and is still killing people now.
Yes, it is. And it's evolved many times since its first,
Oh yes.
First infected person. And that's because people didn't do what they were supposed to do, because somebody told them to inject bleach and shove a light up their ass and eat horse paste instead of following science. Hello.
Not to be a downer here, but we're potentially facing 3 more pandemics during his term, because he won't deal with them. He will not deal with them.
Nope.
He's going to lie to the American public. They're going to spread their propaganda, and people are going to die. People are going to die. But
I wonder if it's going to be a Democratic hoax or the China flu, or who else did he accuse of it? Like every fucking buddy sent that here.
But it kind of goes back to what I was saying before, is that, last time it was it was 2-1 for Republicans dying versus Democrats, because Democrats actually listened and paid attention. What do you think 3 more pandemics is going to do to Republicans?
Going to wipe out about another third of the American population.
A Darwin Award again. They get it again.
Mm-hmm.
Darwin,
see, we don't need
right.
Donnie's Kool-Aid. He just passes out viruses instead.
Yeah, the fucking bird flu going around. You got the flu is blowing up in Louisiana, and they're not allowed to promote the flu vaccine. Like, just oh my god.
When this is a particularly problematic flu strain this year, it's
every year.
It's
every
worse. Well, no, it's much worse than we've seen in previous flu seasons.
But they say that every year, though. They do.
Yeah, the warning I saw was much worse than that. It wasn't just you need to get a flu shot because it's gotten worse this year. It was that the statistics on this particular strain. It's much more contagious, and it's much more effective at unaliving people. So,
well,
and then bird flu.
I'll tell you what. I had the flu in 1978, and it almost fucking killed me.
Yeah.
I don't know what was going around in 1978, what flu it was, but it literally almost killed me. I don't know why I didn't go to the hospital, because my parents are from the old school and they insisted on getting well at home.
Yeah, they're from the Depression era, so yeah, home medicine.
But I survived it. And I haven't had the flu since 1978.
Yeah.
So whatever it was a whopper.
Do you get flu shots, though, Benny?
Huh?
Do you get flu shots?
Nope.
See, that's
I've never
the
had
thing.
a flu shot.
They gave my mom a flu shot at the nursing home, and now she has pneumonia when she broke her hip and a UTI.
Oh my God.
So I was sick after taking her to the hospital and sitting in the ER with her for 5 hours. I came home sick, so I've been fighting off a cold. It's like, yeah,
I
super
try to stay away from
holiday,
places where
dude.
sick
Like,
people are.
it's so awesome. You think I'm gonna put up a tree and cook a fucking turkey? You're out of your fucking mind.
Mm.
Tony's lucky we didn't eat fucking soup out of a goddamn can, for fuck's sake. Because I still like to eat normal.
Just everybody make sure to keep your sanitizer stocked up, your
Yep.
handy sandy, and
Find your masks. Find your masks
keep your
that you bought.
Keep your masks. Stock up on some gloves, disposable gloves. And I hate all of these products for the landfills because they don't really, break down too quickly.
We don't need to disclose where anybody
it's an evil,
is.
necessary evil.
People are asking
Gotta keep
where in
everybody around
California
you
you
well.
are, Benny, but no. Nobody needs to know exactly where we are. Love you guys, but we don't trust you that much. It is the fucking internet.
It's the internet, god damn it. Hey, speaking of the internet and being on YouTube and stuff, if anybody here hasn't hit the thumbs up already, I'm not going to stop until everybody hits the thumbs up. You see, that's been my job on YouTube for fucking 17 years. So get on in there, tap the thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed, do it. Ring the bell so you get all your notifications.
Yeah.
And look at me, I sound like Cliff.
No, well,
Good PR pitch, Benny.
Somebody's got to do it, Benny, and I suck at it. That's why
I
we
have
a
been
drop
listening
for
to
it.
people say that for so long, and some of them say it a lot more than others. I can tell you what.
Because you suck.
I'm like, I don't go into any chat and type anything until I hit the thumbs up first.
That's right.
It's kind of true with me.
I'm not in that chat to cause problems. I'm there because I like to be there. So the first thing I do, bam, done,
Well,
over with.
Not just but you got to share it too. The more you share it,
Have you
better.
seen my community page?
Oh, yes. I know Benny. I know Benny. Benny shares everything everywhere. But people in the chat, hit the share button. Send it to somebody. Put it on Discord. If you're on a different Discord server than 21st Century Suffragettes, put it up on the Discord. Share it.
Dribble it everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody loves a good drool story.
Well, and that's the other thing. Wayne, he said he didn't get a notification. Please hit the notification bell. So because, we never know when we're going to go on.
Right. It's
Sometimes
imperative
we
to
just
hit
go
the bell. If you want to be where you want to be, when it comes on, you have to hit that bell. It's because even if you do hit the bell, sometimes notifications don't work.
And join the Discord. Join the Discord.
Oh,
I'll make sure to start posting the pre-show.
Okay. Yeah, for sure. I would love that.
There's many ways that we can get the message out. And this is our time to strike because the iron is fucking hot, ladies and gentlemen. The iron is fucking hot, and we will be able to burn so many trolls with facts of real time that are happening in their lives as we go along. See, so this is our
And
time.
it seems like a long, drawn out, fuck around and find out, a long, drawn out, I told you so.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It just seems like, God.
I know so much what you mean that now I need a dab.
Every
Because
day
my
it seems
head.
like that. Every day.
I'm dabbing on some Blue Dream Crumble right there. It's lovely here and legal in the state of California. Thank you. Thank you to the Dems because my cannabis is not a crime now.
Yeah.
And
Ovi, I would
it's
love
a
it if
medicine
Cliff
I can
Schechter.
use.
I would love it if Cliff Schechter would come on our show, honey. Thing is, he's got 100,000 followers now, and he's not going to come on our little tiny show.
Yeah, he's a big star. He would have came on our show when I first started supporting his channel. He didn't have any subscribers, And then he had somebody on who literally told me to shut the fuck up. So I left Cliff's channel. I unsubscribed from it. But I'm still a paying Patreon.
So, you know.
Because I really like Cliff, but I really don't like that other person.
I know.
Whose name will not be mentioned. But nobody tells Benny Loco to shut the fuck up.
Everybody's
I'm sorry.
like, I love
Did
Cliff.
you just tell
Bring
me to
him
shut
on.
up?
You guys, we have no power here. I don't know what you think. Like, oh, I could just call Cliff on the phone and be like, yo, dude, you got to come on my show. He doesn't know who the fuck the 21st century suffragettes are.
Just leave Benny Loco
Not to mention, the amount of prep we would have to do a show with someone like Cliff.
I would just let him talk the whole time. I would be like,
You
okay.
want Cliff on the show?
Yeah.
Do you want him on the show? All right, I'll find out when his next free date is, because he's doing a lot of panels lately. But we'll get Cliff on the show. I will get in touch with Cliff. And he will certainly come on the show. He knows who I am. I know who he is. And we're both YouTubers.
All right, hold on, Benny.
He's big on going on panels, so I'm all in.
Benny, Ovi said in the chat, he said, just invite him. I talked to him about it. You guys invite him. So, okay, I don't know. I don't know anything about that.
Like I said, when he first started doing his show, I immediately asked him if he would come on our panel from the chat. And he said, absolutely. So I'm going to hold him to that.
No shit.
I'm going to hold him to it.
You know, hey, look, I'm assuming that someone like Cliff, someone like even Hal, and even though we're all fans of Hal or whatever, even though like some of these people that we follow, they don't know about us. We're such a little tiny at the bottom of fucking YouTube channel.
We in the boy.
We're in the fucking boy. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's like,
it's because we have chesticles, isn't it?
No, and we're not on like every day. Some of these guys are on every day, all day. They make a lot of money doing this now. Texas Paul, fucking hey, dude. Fucking Boston Brian, they make bank. Good for you guys, but you know, we can't get to 1,000 followers.
We need 1,000 subscribers to get monetized. And if anybody thinks that having a YouTube show and a panel is easy.
I mean, we've been slowing down now after the election, but we were doing 3 shows a week. We were doing Tuesday, Wednesday, and Sunday. I even stopped playing music so we could talk about politics. There was such a fucking shithose full of fucking news coming at us every day. I kind of slowed down. I'm like, yeah, I don't really give 2 shits anymore. Kind of over it. And I really don't feel like, yeah, I mean, Tony Michaels. Do you think Tony Michaels would ever come on our show? I don't think so.
He'd be a fun guy to have a conversation with, though.
He's a fun guy.
He'd be a lot of fun.
Please, I have to bite my tongue.
I know. So, no, but what I'm saying is like, okay, if you guys think that you need to put out the word to those people.
Our show is audience driven.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's the only way a show grows is via the audience. And it's been that way for every show since the beginning of time.
Yeah. Diane, Fancy says, Diane, you need shorts all day, every day. I'm too busy for that. I'm taking care of an elderly sick mother. I have my husband works all day. Like, I'm not glued to my phone. I'm not glued to my computer. I'm really not.
There's just not enough time in the day.
I have a very full plate as well, but I will make a better half-hearted effort to get some shorts out there. How about it, girls?
Yeah, I mean, let's
Well,
try.
and I have noticed that I guess it's Tony cutting up the music shows and posting individual songs.
I fucking love that. I love
Mhm.
that. Because now I can add individual songs to my playlist instead of the whole show.
Yeah.
Because it takes up a lot more room. The whole show.
Yeah.
But I play the shit out of the whole show on my TV because I roll our watch time. You're aware of that, right? Yes.
Get the guys from Midas Touch. Midas Touch wouldn't touch us with a 10-foot pole.
No.
We smoke, we drink, we swear, we smoke weed, we talk about shit that they won't let other people talk about. Yeah. That'd be fucking negative. Sorry. I love those guys and they're good informing me, but you know, like whatever.
Oh my God, I love a good joke. You know, I've been modding for Modest since like the very beginning of them coming and doing a political gig. And they sure have
Tony has
changed a
even
lot.
admitted the cuss words from his intro. You mean fuck him? Fuck him? His mantra, fuck him? Fuck him family? He admitted that from his intro?
Mm.
Wow.
Shut up. Where's my fuck 'em hat? I have a pink fuck 'em hat.
Tony wore the my husband Tony wore a fuck 'em fanny pack at the Christmas party the other night.
There you go. Fuck 'em.
Fuck 'em fanny pack.
Fuck 'em up. Gosh.
I mean,
Yeah, so we have a long road to hoe, and every day is going to feel like 3 weeks. But we all have to remember that we have each other to get through this. We have facts, we have logic, we have reasoning, we have compassion, we have empathy. We have all the things that they don't have. We have a bucket of common sense too, and that goes a long way.
Street smarts and book smarts. That's a good combo.
So you know, that's how
and
we gotta
Tony's
roll.
been repeating his shows and having a live chat during the repeats of his plays of shows.
Say again?
Tony is repeating his shows while he's on vacation.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people are, but he's doing a live chat. It's a new live chat.
Oh yeah. That's what Cliff's been doing to boost his watch time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's replaying live streams, but opening a current, chat that you could chat in while you're watching a replay.
Again, it's a longer road for the hose, right? As Spork Tweezer said.
Watch time hours are the most important thing on YouTube.
I know.
It's
but
how
it's
much
discouraging.
you're watched, and
It's
everything
discouraging.
else is just another pinch in the ass to the algorithm.
We
The
started
faster your
this-
chat moves, the more the algorithm likes it. The
Benny,
more people leave comments under your videos, the more the algorithm likes it. The faster you hit the thumbs up, and this is a fact, the faster you hit it, the more the algorithm likes it. Like
And
if
the more you
go
share it.
halfway in, sharing, it's all feeding the alga beast, and the more you do it, the better it is. Even if you're in the void, because let me tell you something. Everybody started in the void.
I don't want 100,000 viewers.
No.
I don't want to be
What would you do with
obligated to 100,000
What would you do with
people.
100,000 viewers? Diane. I tell you what, we'd have some really good.
It'd be too much.
We'd be able to have some really. The more people, the better the conversation.
Yes.
Because there's more input.
Well, that's true. That's true. The
Everybody
thing
has
is
a little
that
something.
it's too much pressure.
Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. You know what?
Under pressure.
I think I
Pushing
function
down
best
on
under
me,
pressure.
pressing
If I could
down on
If I
me,
could
no man
function
has fallen.
under pressure without getting a migraine, that would be solid. But sometimes the pressure is just like, fuck you. I feel like, I'm having labor pains in my head. And that's from the pressure. But other than that, I think I function better under pressure.
Fantasy's like, yes, you do. You're fabulous. You need 100,000 viewers. I'm like, no, I really don't want it. I don't know. I mean, it'd be cool, but at the same time, I'm like, psh.
There's only one way.
1,000 would be
Literally
great.
only one way that happens. There's only one way that happens, and that's via the audience. It's up to you guys.
Yeah, that's true.
I've built many channels in 17 years and sent them on their way. You know, and me personally, I'm having, because I'm part of this channel. See, my channel, I want to stay in the point with. My personal channel, I like where it is.
Well,
I just reached 4,200 subs after 17 years. So I'm doing a real good job at staying down here under the fucking wire where I really, really like it a lot.
We're only 2 subscribers away from 650, so I think that our new goal should be 700.
700!
700.
And beyond.
I can't believe we started this February 10th last year.
Now, I have watched channels that started in February last year make it up to 50, 60, 70,000 subscribers right now. 90,000. And it to me, see, and I help all those channels. I also am in those channels. And to me, it's mind-boggling that all the noise that I make out there on the internet, that we don't have a bigger subscriber count, because I make a lot of noise. And I don't know, it's like, because I spent so long on my channel not trying to be a big channel, just hanging out and having fun. I don't know if that energy is bleeding over into me sharing this channel. And you know, it's because I'm on this channel.
People who hang out with you in your chill out channel, which is your personal channel, is not, you're not talking about politics. And it's not heated, and you don't get heated. You're being all fun and singing and driving in your car, and it's fun.
I'm just relaxing and living my best motherfucking life.
Yeah, and you're talking to the chat. It's a totally different scenario. This became our phone calls.
Yeah.
This became
this is our phone call. Here, right here. Right here, y'all.
We passed 652. 652. Oh my god, we were 650.
Don't make me get up and do the happy dance.
I know. Mom's is at home too. Tides are turning.
Mom's made it home. Fuck yeah.
So yeah.
Thank you. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, we would love 1,000 subscribers, but
another guest that we had on, who we should have back on again, is Major Ojeda.
Yes.
Yeah.
We had such a wonderful show the day that he came on, and he's such an excellent guest, you know, and I'm surprised his channel's not a lot bigger too. So if everybody here isn't subscribed to Ojeda Live, just do it right now.
He might be getting some of the TYT blowback because they're kind of imploding right now.
Yeah, so. I know. Listen, I told him about TYT about 2 years ago. Okay, because I saw that shit coming down the pike. And I was like, oh, no, they're going to do that. And they did. And I was like, you fuck, you know. And now I see a lot of people who are speaking about it now, and I'm like, I tried to tell y'all. Yeah. You know, but I'm just glad it's coming to the surface. There's a few places out there that make my fucking toenails curl, and I'm just like, why did you do this to your channel? You know, why did you do this?
Goes back to what Diane and I were talking about earlier. It's about money and power.
I know why. I'm being redundant and
I know.
rhetorical.
But again,
It's
that it infests everything in our society, and the more we're aware of it, the more we see it for what it is, the greed and power,
Yep.
then more likely we are to steer clear of
stay
it.
the fuck away from it. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
You bet your bippy, baby. I intuitively knew, like, almost my entire life that money is a fucking evil tool.
It's a means of control. It's a means of control.
Yes, it is. And that's so unfortunate for the human race.
Yes.
And
Just
now you
saying.
got these billionaires who are like, oh, how many billionaires are in it? He's promoting to cabinet? 14? 11 to 14
that.
billionaires that are in his. Are you insane?
One's too many.
You think these people do their own laundry or buy their own groceries or drive a car?
They don't even smell their own farts. Come on. Can we talk here? Please. I've had the misfortune of knowing, people with way too much money in my lifetime, and no, I didn't like any of them.
Yeah, they don't raise their kids. They don't do anything.
No.
They're like, oh my God, what 5-star hotel are we going to stay at? And like, what Coco Chanel fucking, dress am I going to buy tomorrow? And 400 Louis Vuitton fucking shoes or some bullshit.
How many injections am I going to get into my face
Because
to
I
fuck
look
it
like
up?
a troll.
Mm.
Oh, who the fuck
I can't
cares?
even
His dick
believe
is like
they're
a
doing
gherkin.
that whole thing. Mm.
It's so, Kamala's loss really did hurt. Wayne,
It was a
yes,
goddamn gut punch right there just below the navel.
And when you 31%,
I fart in your general direction.
of the vote, 31.5%. How do you win with 31% of the vote?
Well, I have my theories, but people think I'm crazy,
They
so
don't
it
want
doesn't
to
count.
hear it. They don't want to hear the ballot boxes were set on fire. They don't want to hear about bomb threats.
No.
They don't want to hear about ballots in the bushes.
Like, none of the rest of the motherfucking 9 years matters. Only the narrative of the day.
They don't want to
Narrative du jour.
Benny, they don't want to hear he cheated in 2016, that he cheated in 2020, and then miraculously he didn't do any cheating in 2024. Miraculously.
He just cheated better.
Fuck.
He had more resources to cheat better.
Yeah. And cover his tracks.
Fuck. It's disgusting.
I like to think that it's so deep and so dirty that they're not going to let it go by. They can't possibly let it go by.
Wow.
I still hear that big box of handcuffs.
Yeah. The Matt Gaetz report coming out. How disgusting was that? And fucking Merrick motherfucking Garland, where the fuck have you been, bro? What the fuck have you been doing?
We all need to send him a nice little letter. Let him know how we really feel.
I don't get
Because
how
he's not watching us.
He doesn't give two shits. He's a member of the Federalist Society.
Yeah, no kidding. Really. Isn't that convenient?
Oh, I bet there's I bet, after he's inaugurated, it's going to be a big story. We're going to find a big cache of fucking, ballots stashed somewhere. Because and nobody's going to know how it got there, miraculously.
The proof is out there. The evidence is there. Will always, if there's a crime, there will always
Democratic
be evidence.
votes.
There's no way to cover up everything.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Cover up millions and millions of votes. You can't do it.
No.
And all the women who were like, my vote wasn't counted. How are they just like totally fucking ignored? We saw it all over the internet.
I think it's predominantly women too whose votes were.
Yeah, because it's really easy to
never
say
counted.
Jack gets his vote, but Jill does not. Right? Robert gets his vote, but Roberta does not.
Yeah.
Something like that there.
It's so fucking easy.
Mm-hmm. We got a long road to hoe, y'all.
And I'm super tired of the gaslighting and the hypocrisy and the projection and the fucking propaganda. I could just fucking spit nails because every time I turn on any TV or news or look at any of it, I just fucking roll my eyes. Blue Sky's been nice.
Yes.
Kind of liking being over at Blue Sky, except for now everybody's copying and pasting Donald Trump's posts. I don't want to see his goddamn posts.
No.
I don't care
Don't
how insane he
contaminate
is
our
on
space
Christmas.
with his face, please.
When again, all you got to do is unfollow that person or block that person, and then you won't see it anymore.
Yeah.
I don't even know how Blue Sky works yet. I have not really been poking around in there too much.
It's not that much different from Twitter, and it's just
I've never used Twitter, so
it's very simple. It's simpler. It's just like
it's all
Threads.
foreign to me. I suck at this technical stuff too.
I know. It's like
Makes my
Threads,
eyes glaze
Instagram.
over.
It's like anything else. You got to go in there and fiddle with it for a little bit.
Yep. Just go play around until you figure it out.
Then I have that inert fear that I'm going to push the wrong button and everything's going to melt down.
Well, fortunately, at this point with technology, that button's not available to you. So
yeah, isn't that great? But it used to be there, and I learned the hard way. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
God damn it, man. But yeah, I'm trying. Like I go in there like once a week and look at the buttons and say, what okay, I'll try
won't
this
get
again
my
later.
own name at Blue Sky or at Sky Blue or whatever. At Blue, it's really Blue Sky, Blue Tomato. So what I would say is you have to say the real Blue Tomato or Blue Tomato 1 or whatever like that. You have to be creative and inventive of how you. And especially you don't want anybody stealing your name, so.
yeah. I got my name
Almost you have
on there.
to have a thing so nobody steals your goddamn name.
I think there's only one Benny Loco on YouTube. I think I still can stake claim to that. Isn't that fucking astounding?
Actually,
I don't come across.
No, I've actually seen people try to.
I've been cloned. People have cloned my account and tried to front and be like it was me, but there's only one me.
Yeah, I don't come across many Spikins out there.
Yeah,
my husband just recently told me that there was a rapper that mentioned Spikin, and he's like, he said he was from Memphis, and I'm like, did he live in Orange Mound? Because this was like 20 years ago. I'm like, I went by that name then, but I don't think that's me he's referring to.
Wendy S. My granddaughter just walked in and looked at my TV and said, "That's the lady who sings my favorite song. Tell her I love her." It makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. What's your
Our
favorite
young
song?
Diane is quite the entertainer. Thank you, Diane, for jamming the fuck out for us because it feels so good. And I just sit over here and I dance my ass off and I sing along with you. And I know that everybody else in the chat is doing the same thing as I am. So it's almost like being at a party.
It is almost like being at a party.
21st century party, baby. 21st century.
Well, that's another reason why I started doing it, because I was like, I don't have no place to play gigs anymore and no band anymore. And
so
hell,
fuck it.
I
We'll
can't
do it
even
live.
get Billy to come over in here jam with me. So I was like, fuck it, I'll do it live. I'll write it myself and I'll do it live.
That's right.
Like a pussy ass bitch.
Do it live! Fuck it! Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Fuck it. I don't care. Even when I fuck up and stuff, you know, when I'm playing and stuff, I'm like, oh, God. You know what I mean? I'm like, ugh, whatever.
It's like being on the phone call.
It is.
You know?
Yeah.
It's
It's real.
Yes.
It's not Memorex.
That's what I was trying to say.
It's real. It's not Memorex, and I can't go back and fuck up. I can't fix
That's
my
right.
fuck up. It's real.
That's
I
right.
fuck up sometimes. I'm human.
I love the real. The real is the best as far as I'm
It's so
concerned.
fun.
The more real, the better. Just saying. I hate phony bullshit.
Doing it all myself. Yes, I am, mountain bike fan. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, you know, and it's fun. And it's like, why the fuck not? And, you know, Tony has to wake up on Monday with a hangover every fucking Monday.
What a way to start the week.
Yeah.
Started off with a bang. I mean, it's like Groundhog Day anyway, so it's not like, you know, tomorrow's going to be different anytime soon.
God damn.
So.
No, it feels.
It's Groundhog Day, every day.
Ever
Groundhog
since
Day.
Dinky got in office, I feel like it's been Groundhog Day for a decade now. It just seems to get worse, and everybody shrugs off the next story. Nothing happens, and there's no accountability. And
Listen, I'm not shrugging anything off. I'm, you know, I have so many things that, you know, I know anybody else would have been in prison for a very long time.
I think that's why we are so, you know, pissed and upset. Is because, like, really? All these fucking crimes and you got nothing? You can't indict him? You can't indict a sitting president, a guy who's running for president, a guy who's been president. You can't, nothing? Your little fucking memo? Your fucking memo? It's not a law. It's a memo? Your little memo can suck my non-existent dick. I really don't fucking care. I don't care about your fucking memo.
And my non-existent dick, by the way, is this big.
Jesus.
It is insane. And then SCOTUS giving him presidential immunity. Are you insane? Insane. It's all insane to me.
It is the definition of insane.
We are living in this fucked up
I have to
timeline.
agree.
And I go, imagine if Donald Trump and, you know, like we always played this game. Imagine if somebody killed Hitler when he was a baby, right? And none of this shit would ever happen. Or that if he got into art school, if they actually let him into art school, maybe he wouldn't have become a tyrannical, maniacal piece of shit.
Yeah.
But you can't go, what if? But we're like living in the timeline of Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin at the height of their power. And we have us regular folk out here. We're told, oh, you have a lot of power. You can vote. But what happens when they don't count all the women's vote?
Yeah.
That's what I think would happen. I think a lot of women's votes got fucking just tossed.
Yeah.
Burnt in the woods. Who the fuck knows? I don't know. There's a lot of woods in Michigan. There's a lot of woods in Wisconsin. There's a lot of woods in fucking Pennsylvania. And anywhere else? Georgia? Oh, yeah. Arizona, there's fucking deserts. Miles of nothing.
Forever.
You want to disappear a ballot box? It's not going to be that fucking hard to disappear a ballot box.
No, hell no. You could disappear anything out here in the desert.
Not unless you have a tracker in each one. Like, it's going to be like your driver's license where it has to have like or how about those stickers they put on shit that they think you might steal from the store? It's like a metal thing, and if you don't, it doesn't go over the swiper. The thingy goes off, and you're accused of stealing shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know, how come there isn't one of those in every one of our fucking ballots? You can afford it on a fucking toothbrush, but not our fucking ballots?
Really?
Oh.
Think I'm gonna barf.
Yeah, my electronic toothbrush had a mechanism around it that had wires and everything, and it had to be taken off at the counter. I couldn't even go through the fucking self-checkout because I had to go through for them to take it off. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
There's a security when you go to remember the security white pins? They were this big, and for stealing stuff at malls and stuff like that. Oh. Security pins on that, but not on our fucking ballots.
Yeah.
How about our fucking driver's licenses? We got a fucking, what do you call it? Somebody's at our front door. You got these, like, what do you call them? You got images, and you got the barcode thingy like you have on a credit card on the back of your goddamn license.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems so easy, so simple. But they want to make it so difficult because it's always
That's why they don't want to do it. It's too easy. It's too fair.
It's too, and they know, Republicans know if it's fair, they'll lose.
Mm-hmm.
Because nobody
exactly
likes their
right.
fucking policies, really.
It's exactly right. Mm-mm-mm. Makes my head go wow, wow, wow.
Well, that's the...
Yeah.
Fucking hell, man. Listen, the old FAFO is going to be incredibly delicious. It already
Problem
is.
is,
I mean,
Benny, with that, fuck around and find out, is it...
Immediately. It almost happened like immediately. I was like, oh, this is going to be so much fun. I'm going to do more pointing and laughing than I've ever done in my whole fucking life.
Problem with that, Benny, is that
we got a call.
Too many people get hurt. People who shouldn't suffer. I know, but you were coming down the stairs.
Call from Moms Russo. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hi, Moms.
Hey, kids. How you doing?
I bet you are happy to be home, my love.
Happy as a pig in shit, sister. Let me tell you. I am
Welcome
too
home,
happy.
man.
Thank you. It's so good to see you guys. Hey, Tony, since you're back at the comms there, buddy, Franklin doesn't have a name. I wanted to check in with you guys and just... Oh, I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Well, we can hear you.
Okay, good. Yeah, no, we were talking about Real ID, and you're talking about all this stuff that they could be doing with ballots and things of that nature. And let me tell you something. They don't want to do it because they cannot rob our vote if they protect our vote.
That's right.
And we were stupid enough to waste time in the last 4 years not doing the things that we needed to do to protect ourselves. And that's our own foolishness.
Well, I wouldn't say
Absolutely.
our own. I would say people who are in power, who are in control of voting and all this shit, they did nothing.
Right. Well, I mean our as in the royal hour. But
and I just
American people.
Royal we.
I'm going to shake my head because I feel like, again, the Democratic Party has kind of failed us. And I hate to talk shit about the Democratic Party in any way, shape, or form. But, you know, they should be looking ahead and fighting dirtier. Fighting dirty.
Right.
They're playing by rules that no longer exist. And that would be my only complaint against the Democratic Party. Not that they failed in the election and all that, because we know that there's going to be fuckery. I know there's fuckery.
Right.
I know there is.
Right.
You don't have to tell me. But
and we really did some amazing.
Come to the battle with, you come to a battle, you got a knife fight, you come with a knife. You got chains, you got hammers, you got everything else. Then you bring everything that's you're equipped with.
We should have came with Anchorman style bullshit. Is what we should have come with. Spears and shit.
Yeah, we got an echo.
But I'll tell you what.
I guess we got an echo.
Someone was saying
Now,
this morning
I have to interject here. It is we, the people, who have to stay on the asses of those whom we elect.
Yeah.
You see, we can't let them become complacent in their job. And we, the people, have done that. We handed the steering wheel right over and said, okay, just drive.
Yeah, now you fix it. When they won't fix it, they won't fix it
wanted
unless
to
we
take
put
a
a hammer on
breather.
their ass.
We wanted to take a breather after 4 years of Trump, and we shouldn't have. We shouldn't have. And like I was listening to somebody on one of the news shows.
Moms.
It's hard to hear you,
I have to interject. I'm talking about in the last 40 fucking years.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This didn't happen overnight.
True.
People haven't been paying attention. People handed the wheel over and just assumed that the driver was trustworthy. It's pretty cut and dry and simple. Now we're in a fight for our lives, our very existence. And everybody has to do everything that they can.
Sure.
I know a lot of people are, but we have to do more. That's all.
We got to get the ones that are sitting on the sidelines up off their asses too. So now I love me some Uncle Joe. I love him to death. But God bless these last 4 years. He should have been out there, forward facing, talking about every damn thing he did, just like Trump would do. Instead, he ceded the ground and let Trump pretend he was still president for 4 years, talking shit, while Joe just did his thing quietly in the background, and all these fabulous things that we did as Democrats just kind of washed away, and people didn't notice them,
It's like that every time. Every time the Republican administration will come in and fuck everything up, and then the Democrats come in and clean everything the fuck up again. And it's just been such a repetitive cycle of the same fucking bullshit. Republicans can't fucking govern. They're not there to govern. They're there to enrich themselves. Bottom fucking line.
100%.
And wreck the joint.
Yeah, wreck the joint, make white supremacy the rule of the land. They want, to be KKK. They want to live in the fucking 50s and 60s South. Fuck them.
Right.
We're not going back. Moms, thank you so much for calling in. And I'm so glad that you are home, honey.
Thank you, everyone, for all your support. I can't tell you how much it meant to me. I love you. Keep it up. And we're going to keep pushing. We're going to make this grow. And I promise as soon as I'm back 100%, I'm going to be 110%. How about that?
Love you, babe.
Well, you got to relax.
Love you.
To get better, please.
Love you, Mom.
I got to recover.
Okay.
That's right.
Once I'm recovered, I'm 100%, babe.
All right,
Mm.
good.
Bye.
Take care, babe. We'll be in touch.
Love you.
Love you too.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. So, man, somebody said, the whole thing about Trump trying to make Canada the 51st state and blah, 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 and all this shit. And guess what? Canada has fucking free healthcare, and they have fucking school, and they have fucking all this shit. Hey, instead of us buying Canada, how about Canada buy us?
Hey, Canada, there's a country down here that needs adopting.
Will you come save us? Canada, we love you. I spent a lot of money on beer there when I was in my 18s. Can you guys please come and save us, please, Canada? What an embarrassment. He's like, we're going to take back Panama Canal. Guess what, motherfucker? Panama Canal never belonged to us, you dumbass motherfucker. Canada belongs to the United Kingdom. Yes? Yes. So, you're going to piss off Canada, the EU. What, you gonna nuke fucking Mexico? What the fuck are you gonna do, you lunatic?
What was this about Greenland? What was?
He wants to buy Greenland again. No, the reason why he wants to buy Greenland is because they have minerals and they want to mine there, and the only reason why he's going after Panama is because they're getting him on tax evasion. And they're taking his fucking name off their fucking the hotels there.
Why hasn't the IRS spoken up in all of Donnie's fucking melee?
I don't know.
I wonder what the fuck is actually up with that. I know that's how they got Al Capone. I'm just saying, all the shit that he did, and he did some horrible things.
How can you buy off the IRS without paying your taxes?
Where the fuck is the IRS in this? You don't hear nothing. I mean, nothing.
He's got to have a crony in there like Louis DeJoy mucking up the works for him.
Yeah. Yeah. But again, he also wants to dismantle it. So.
Mm-hmm. He wants to dismantle every fucking thing. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, Greenland is owned by Denmark. So you can't. So now you're pissing off Denmark, you're pissing off the EU, you're pissing off fucking everybody, and you're not even fucking in office yet. And by the way, blackout. We want a blackout. We're not watching his fucking inauguration. We're not watching the news. We don't want to watch the clips. We are doing a blackout. So maybe we'll have to do a show during his inauguration and be like, fuck y'all. You got nowhere else to go? Hang out with us. Because we don't give two shits what that fat orange motherfucker is saying. I do not care.
Not a motherfucking thing. I don't care if I heard or read anything he ever said again. I've heard and seen enough. Enough. We know who he is. He's vile. You can't help but hear them, you see.
Well, I was going to say the only clips of the inauguration I'll be paying any attention to is if he falls on his fat fucking ass. I will watch that. I will watch that on repeat.
Or someone on Secret Service takes him out. I would like to see that.
Everybody needs to order those 2 tickets so that you don't show up and it makes the crowd that much smaller.
Yes!
Call your congressman.
Call your congressman, say you want to be there, and they'll give you tickets in your name, and then you don't bother fucking traveling across the country show up. Do that.
It's a silent protest.
Yes, we like silent protest.
And you don't even have to get off your
And by the way, at noon,
the best guy.
At noon on January 20th, everybody is shutting down their Twitter account for once and for all. Nobody's going back on Twitter. You're giving no money, no fucking power to fuck. I've already stopped using Twitter, like totally.
Bye, Twitter.
Bye, bitch. Do not care.
I'll be happy to say
I've never been on Twitter, so I don't have to leave because I never went there.
I know, honey, but I'm just saying for the people in the chat that are
For those
on there,
of you who are there,
that's Malcolm Nance's orders. Malcolm Nance ordered us to all leave at noon on January 20th. Another silent protest against Elon and Trump and all their fucking minions, and we don't care anymore. Bye.
Yep.
I think I'm going to deactivate my account. I think I'm going to erase it altogether. I already downloaded everything off of it and haven't touched it since. But if you're like somebody like Mueller, she wrote, you know what I mean? Like Allison Gill, you kind of have to just stay there, not use it, just so nobody can take your name. But, I'm not famous, so I don't care.
Who the fuck wants your name?
Well, not only that, there's a shit ton of fucking Diane Russells in the goddamn world. If you actually really look, there's a shit ton of us.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of it. It's like I don't know. Diane Smith. It would be the same thing. You know what I mean? Just having the Smith last name. Everybody's a Russell. Everybody's a Smith. Everybody's a Jones. I know. Malcolm Nance is one of my favorite people too. And when he gives me an order, I fucking take it, bitch. I'm like, yes, sir. I will start my Blue Sky account and I will, get all that rolling. And then I will fucking deactivate or delete or whatever. Because I never had more than 3,000 followers, 4,000. You know what I mean? My account is tiny.
Just a wee account.
Ladies, evidently we say fuck too much.
Oh, too fucking bad. Get used to it. If you don't like the swearing,
only. Fuck. Isn't
honey, if you don't like the swearing, you're in the wrong fucking generation.
It's a fucking ambush.
I don't know. I can't help you.
Call from Lindsay from Oklahoma. To accept, press 1.
Lindsay from Oklahoma. What's up, girlfriend?
Yo. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I saw that Elon is about to have to raise the premium plus on Twitter because so many people have left.
Idiot.
Pay up, suckers.
I've been kind of lurking in the chat. I can't always listen because I'm just doing too many things. But have we talked about the whole Laura Loomer attacking Elon Musk thing yet?
No, I heard that she attacked him, but I did not know what she said. What the fuck did she say?
Okay, so on Christmas Day, while fucking Trump was popping off, whatever he was doing, Elon and Vivek and David Sachs were trying to make an argument of hiring, I think they were talking about specifically like Indian origin engineers to come and work at their companies. Cheaper labor, obviously. And so they were trying to go to the MAGAverse on Twitter, to the racist little place on earth, and try to convince all these white folks, let's be real, pretty much, that the brown people are going to be okay now. We can just bring them on over. We can pay them to work at our companies and everything's be kosher. No, it was not well received at all. And I mean, so that started yesterday. Laura Loomer and Matt Gaetz called Elon out. And I don't know what world I have fallen into. What Alice in Wonderland rabbit hole that I now agree with Matt Gaetz and Laura fucking Loomer, but I'm not
Can you
okay.
smell the rabbit shit? Can you smell that rabbit shit?
We live in the motherfucking upside down.
This is the dumbest timeline ever.
Dumbest, absolute dumbest timeline.
I do urge you and anyone in the
here
chat,
it is.
go and look at Laura Loomer's response.
Here it is. Mark P just tweeted it to me.
Nice. Thank you, Mark. Love you.
Loomer is trolling for attention. Ignore. But Elon Musk, retweeted her thing and attached it to his...
Yeah.
What a fucking idiot.
It's a whole thing, man. It is. It's like the Barbra Streisand effect on steroids right now.
All right, let me get my glasses out so I can read it. Okay, hold on.
Thank you, love.
Telling the truth isn't trolling. Read the room at Elon Musk. You bought your way into MAGA 5 minutes ago after Trump almost had his head blown off in Butler. Remember when you voted for Biden and propped up Governor Ron DeSantis and you said Trump was too old? We all know you only donated your money so you could influence immigration policy and protect your buddy Xi Jinping. Oh boy,
Damn.
Loomer.
Mic drop, bitches. What?
Who'd have thought that Laura Loomer was going to get pissed off?
Oh,
right.
When again, I honestly have to ask: is this not just Trump sending her after him because everybody's calling him president?
Wait. Hold on.
I totally thought that too, Diane. I was like, has he set her up to this? Is it because I imagine, kind of like how he's trying to turn, CNN into RT now. I kind of imagine that he strategically makes people do like certain announcements on Twitter or social media or go on news shows and say things. I would not put it past him for him to use her.
Hold on. The whole it reminds me of the whole. What the fuck was it now? God damn it.
But that's her response. That wasn't even her initial attack of Elon Musk. That was his response to her and then her response to him. It's a text chain now. But I
like it. Republicans fighting amongst each other, let them do it. The whole Matt Gaetz thing, let them fight amongst each other. Let them shred it. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. Matt Gaetz and MTG are saying release all the NDAs of all the people in the Republican Party because we know there's a lot more in the Republican Party than there ever could be in the Democratic Party that women have signed NDAs and Republicans are paying them with fucking taxpayer money. Right?
Yeah.
So we know that this is happening.
And what's worse is
the only other time I'd ever
harassment.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
The only other time I'd ever agree with MTG ever again is to be like, yeah, release all of them.
Yep.
Release all of it. Please do. You and Matt Gaetz. Matt Gaetz is pissed off because he's like, other dudes there have done worse shit than me, but I'm getting called out and they're not. It's not fair.
So literally,
that's what's going on.
Well, and what's worse than that is they have essentially a victim slush fund of taxpayer money to pay off these people after they sign NDAs.
Yeah.
So if anybody comes forward with a sexual assault allegation, they can just throw our money at it and make it go away.
Yep.
That ain't right.
Isn't that fun?
That ain't right.
Isn't that fun?
And I love how, they're trying to call sexual abuse, sexual assault, rape now being a womanizer. Quote unquote. Oh, I was womanizer when I was in my 20s, but I'm married now and like, what? Negative, you douche. You're douchey frat boy. We see you. I see you coming from a mile away, you douchey frat boy. Fuck you all.
He could use his freaking 5-head at a drive-in theater. Anyway, Dark Brandon can do something really fun, and this is what I'll leave y'all lovely ladies with. Dark Brandon has an opportunity here. Release the Epstein files. In whole. This is the time. Right now. Right now.
Yeah, in whole.
Yeah. Because RF Kennedy Jr. is going to be on there.
Oh, yeah.
So is Trump. So is Elon Musk. Right now. Do it.
Come on, Joey.
I agree 110%.
Solid,
Lindsay, thank you so much for calling. Merry Christmas, and thank you. I
Merry
love you, girlfriend.
Christmas.
You're loads
Love
of fun.
y'all.
Love you, Lindsay.
Merry Christmas, Lindsay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
So, 100%. Release it all. Release the Epstein files. Release the Mueller report, unredacted. Release all of it.
All of it.
All of it.
All the fuckery. We can handle it. Look, we're still standing after fucking almost 10 years of nothing but fuckery. So,
Release
what's some sprinkles on the fuckery?
You got
that would be
nothing to
lovely
lose.
Sprinkles.
You got absolutely fucking nothing to lose. Release it. Release
Not
all
a damn thing. Come on, Joey. Fuck.
I mean, he should do something like this, like his final blow, his final fuck you to all of them. His final. Yeah.
Yeah. And
he can. There's lots of things that he can do since he has complete power.
There you go.
Too bad he's, such an old school, dyed in the wool,
Yeah, you think he can work back across the aisle?
He doesn't play dirty. He doesn't want to play dirty. He's never played dirty. That's not who he is. Just saying.
There is no negotiating with the MAGA party. You can't.
Assume the position.
You're not supposed to negotiate with terrorists.
That's true.
America.
That's true.
That's one of our golden rules, America.
Mm-hmm.
So, any
foreign or domestic, America.
About ready to wrap up the show. You guys got any last thoughts, Benny? Are you just happy about your Walmart trip today? And
it wasn't. It was at the Aldi.
Oh, okay.
Which I was surprised to see a Trumper at the Aldi. But he was full on. I mean, he got out with his hat on and his big, long handlebar mustache and beard. And, all his hair probably hadn't been washed. And God knows how fucking long. I mean, he just looked nasty. He looked nasty. And I stepped right up to him and I just started talking to him. I said, come here, I want to show you something. So he walks over to my van and he sees that I got vote written all over on it. And he says, did you vote? I said, you bet your sweet ass I did. And I reached into the car and I grabbed that last list that I have printed out of those children. And I gave it to him. I said, read this. I want you to read this. It's quick. So he's reading it, and I could literally feel his energy falling down to his feet. You know what I mean? Like I could feel that it fucking made something go click.
Yeah.
So I'm going to continue with my list and continue talking to these people and continue to expose them to the truth in real life and real time, not the reality show that motherfucking Donald Trump has got us living in. Hallelujah,
Shannon
amen.
G.
Hi, Shan. How you doing? Thanks for calling. What's up? Merry Christmas.
Hey, Jane.
Merry Christmas and happy holidays and all that good shit to you too. And let me say that hearing that giggle Benny Loco when I first heard you guys' thing and whatever, that made my afternoon. However, I just thought you'd like to know that between watching the pedo party implode and binge watching fuck around and find out videos, I'm having a lovely week thus far.
That's great. That's great. I love to hear
it. I can dig it. I can dig it.
I
can feel that.
Anytime you get the chance, feel free to refer to Madam President Melania Trumpy. However you feel fit. Make merch with her name on it.
Melania fits well. I like that one.
I still have an idea that we were talking about all the nicknames for Trump that you've built up. I can draw for you a silhouette of his head. It isn't all that hard to do. And you could just fill it with little tiny words all the way across it and then some with nothing but his name in all its various forms.
No, I love it. I wanted to do his leaning body. You know, when he's standing and he's leaning just like this. Mm-hmm. And I could do that. I wanted the silhouette of his leaning body, and then I was going to put all the names in behind it. There are actually too many. Tony, can you go down and find this video? It starts with, it's way down. It's on my Blue Sky 21st Century Suffragettes. I don't know how to share it with him to make him play it. But Shan, thank you so much for calling, and Merry Christmas.
You're welcome, love.
Happy New Year. We'll see you soon, okay?
Oh, yeah. Bye.
Peace out.
Bye.
So, Spy, you got any last minute comments or?
Just honestly, I don't know what to tell anyone at this point. Honestly, I know what I'm doing for myself. I know what I'm doing for my neighbors. I know what I'm doing for my community and my family. I'm just kind of left speechless about it all, which is really what speaks volumes for me. If I can't find the words, it's pretty damn fucked up.
Yeah.
I hear you.
I feel that way too sometimes, but I just go, everything that I see now, when it's a mandate. Okay, a mandate. Let's use the word mandate that Trump is using, Dinky's using. It's a big, huge mandate, and I want huge, and blah, blah, blah. No, it's not. Right there, that is Russian propaganda.
Propaganda.
Yep. I want you guys to start looking at it, seeing it. It's not just Trump lying. It's perpetrated by all these bot farms and pushed out all over social media everywhere. On every fucking channel you can think of. And I just go, start using, it's Adam. Okay. So, by the way, for all of you out there, I love this. Somebody put this together. And it says, Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. And it's clips of Melania in the F Christmas thing. Now, for those of you who know, I've been looking for the unedited version of Fuck Christmas for a very long time. I cannot find it. If you can find it or you miraculously saved it when it happened, fucking email it to us at 21st Century Suffragettes at gmail.com, please.
It's been scrubbed.
We cannot find an unedited version, but when I saw this, I couldn't help but think about the 21st Century Suffragettes and suffragettes. So I'm going to use this as my closing statement. And I just want to thank you guys for being here, liking, sharing the show, subscribing. We're trying to get to 700.
Hitting the thumbs up.
Smash that thumbs up. And we're going to do what we can to get to 1,000. I think we can do it before our 1 year anniversary, February 10th.
That would be fucking super.
Let's do that. Let's do that.
Let's shoot for the stars. Why not?
This is my favorite place to say fuck, by the way.
Yeah. And I don't know who said that we say fuck too much, but get fucking used to it.
Yep. Because this fucking shit ain't going anywhere.
Yeah.
It's fucking on.
And I'm not stopping. So, thanks again, and my send-off to you. See you guys on Sunday for the music show. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Here we go.
Dance with us. It's fun. You can sing with us, too.
What did you ask Santa for Christmas?
Oh, that's a nice one. I asked Santa for Christmas, peace on the world, health.
Who gives a about the Christmas stuff and decoration, but I need to do it, right? And then I do it, and I say that I'm working on Christmas, planning for the Christmas, and they said, oh, what about the children? They were separated. Give me a break.
What did you ask Santa for?
The only thing that's missing is those red Christmas trees.
Yeah.
The red, shining Christmas trees.
Mm.
And there should be a video of what she did to the goddamn rose garden, that fucking filthy bitch.
Mm.
All right, love you guys. See you Thursday.
Bye, everybody.
I can't stand her.
I know.
Break into the waves and let me shake into the wild. utopia.